Good morning. I'm Carmen Blackwell with your 3 News Now update, and thank you for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube pages. We start off this morning with Holly for a check of today's weather forecast.
Carmen, thank you so much. And a lot of you dealing with some fog this morning, that burning off as we speak. Sunshine taken over. And after all that rain yesterday and overnight, it's a welcome change. Most of you are going to warm into the 60s this afternoon. If you're lakeside, it will be cooler, and you know who you are. As we look ahead to tonight and get into your Wednesday, just a stray shower chance overnight and early tomorrow. Most of the start of our Wednesday is going to be dry, and it's really going to warm up. The winds are going to pick up, and then we start to track scattered showers and possible thunderstorms later in the day. Highs upper 60s, 70s as we look ahead. And again, we get this next wave, and then we cool it down again. Lots coming up as we talk our home opener and Easter weekend, and for so many that means days off, and maybe you're one of them where you've got a nice long weekend. And well, here's the deal. Today we'll end up 60s. Again, those shower chances have faded. The fog is fading and sunshine is becoming more prevalent. 64 degrees, most of you will hit those highs, and then outside of that, we'll see the cooler temperatures near the lake. 70s tomorrow. Again, late day shower and storm chances. Thursday, we'll have showers early. It'll be windy, 60 degrees the high, and of course, our home opener is Friday. We'll be in the 50s. We've been, emphasizing that we've definitely had colder days. 7:10 is when the game begins. So by that time, temperatures will definitely be on the cooler side. You'll need to layer up for that. And then Easter weekend is looking a bit chilly for that, Carmen. But you know what? Easter itself is dry before we bring in some more rain on Monday of next week.
You know what, Holly? We can handle it. Thank you so much. Okay, some developing news for you this morning out of Wayne County. A firefighter is dead and a state trooper is injured. This happened after a crash on I-71 yesterday. Troopers and fire crews responded to a call of a car into a guardrail. This was just after 3 p.m. A trooper and firefighter were wrapping up the crash investigation when a semi hit a fire engine on scene. The vehicle then hit an Ohio State Highway Patrol cruiser and the first vehicle involved in the initial crash. The firefighter, identified as Lieutenant Philip Weigel, and Trooper Stephen Hill, were both hit. Hill has minor injuries, but Lieutenant Weigel, who was flown to the hospital, did not survive his injuries. Word spread quickly among other truckers.
You know, it's not the wetness, it's these people not paying attention to what's going on. They're on their dang phones, texting while they're driving and not watching. Because it sounds like if it was a firefighter and a cop hit, you had an accident and people weren't paying attention and they ran right into it.
Lieutenant Weigel joined Town and Country Fire District back in 2006 as a part-time firefighter, and then he was promoted to lieutenant in 2011 and hired full-time by 2014. He leaves behind his wife and 2 beautiful children. The driver of the semi was taken to a hospital for minor injuries and will be tested for any substances within their system while behind the wheel. Cleveland police are investigating a crash on I-77. This happened when the driver of a semi lost control along a section of the 77 northbound near the I-490 interchange, and the semi flipped over on one of the ramps there. No word on the condition of the driver or what caused the crash initially. Some other local headlines to bring to you this morning. Here's 3 things that you need to know. First, Cuyahoga County officials are investigating after a prisoner at the jail died on Monday afternoon. According to a county spokesperson, Shondo Muffet collapsed at the jail at around 12:30. He had been in the facility since mid-February for a failure to appear. Muffet was taken to Metro Health Medical Center where he later died. The county medical examiner will perform an autopsy to determine an exact cause of death. One of the suspects connected to Bluffton police officer Dominic Francis's death was due in court on Monday. This is 19-year-old Dante Tate. He was requested his preliminary hearing be continued to a later date so he could get a defense counsel appointed. The Medina County judge granted the continuance, and the new hearing will be Monday, April 18th. Tate was arrested in Elyria, where an hours-long multi-county chase came to an end there. He's charged with fleeing and eluding along with receiving stolen property. Cleveland City Council has made a decision on the fate of the city's historic Shaker Square. Council members passed an emergency ordinance that will loan millions of dollars to community development corporations to get the property out of debt and to new owners. For more than a year, the area has been in the hands of a court-appointed receiver, and that's because its original owner defaulted on a loan.
As a city, it's our responsibility to stabilize neighborhoods, and especially stabilize neighborhood anchors. It's an asset that we definitely need to stabilize.
The move by council last night will also allow the city to control the future of the square, making it involved in decision-making over the next several years until a new owner is appointed. We're hearing from Ohio State football coach Ryan Day about his former player Dwayne Haskins, who was tragically killed over the weekend in South Florida. Day remembers Haskins as a good person, saying many of the OSU players are hurting.
He meant a lot to my family, meant a lot to this program, and he's going to be sorely missed. It's so close to Saturday morning right now. It's still hard to kind of get our feet underneath us and see clearly right now, but we all are hurting. You know, it's hard to wrap your mind around something like this, especially when it just happened so tragically to a young person, especially somebody who had such a big heart.
Well, according to Florida Highway Patrol, Haskins was trying to cross a highway in South Florida on foot when a dump truck there hit him. He was reportedly in Florida training with Steelers teammates, and while playing for Ohio State, Haskins led the team to a 13-1 record back in 2018, including the Big Ten championship. So young. Northeast Ohio is officially ready to play ball. The Guardians announced that this Friday's home opener is now officially sold out. If you still want to go, though, you can buy standing room only tickets on the team's website or through StubHub. Well, with the game already being sold out, RTA is stepping up and encouraging people to come downtown a little bit early on Friday, and they're giving some incentives for you too. If you buy a special home opener ticket, you'll get a ride to and from the game. That's $5 cash only. You can also buy one-way fare or an all-day pass ahead of time on their website. The RTA says to plan ahead and leave early that day since it will most likely be very busy downtown. And remember, on Friday, you can watch all the opening day action right here with us on WKYC with coverage starting at 3 p.m. The first pitch is set for 7:10. Today, also, the Akron Rubber Ducks are back in action. The first pitch for their home opener is tonight at 7:05 at Canal Park when they host Reading. And hey, check this out, a very small perk for you. The first 1,000 fans, you get a free t-shirt. Even more of an incentive to go check out the Rubber Ducks. Well, it's time to get cheesy. Cleveland's Mac and Cheese Week, it's back. And if you're a cheese lover, you can explore some of the finest the city has to offer. More than 20 restaurants are serving up $5 mac and cheese. There's a mac and cheese passport that you can get too. Those who get it stamped 4 or more times can enter to win $250 in gift cards. Mac and Cheese Week runs through Sunday, and you can find a complete list of participating restaurants on our website at WKYC.com. Well, there's also an exciting new sight to see at the Bald Eagle Nest in Avon Lake. 2 eggs hatched at Redwood Elementary School. The first that we told you about just yesterday made his entrance to the world at 7:30 on Sunday morning, and the second one hatched at 10:45 yesterday. We're just waiting on one more, that last one, to make its entrance. Well, thank you for taking the time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and the world. But you make sure that you continue to check out our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout your day. I'm Carmen Blackwell, and I'll see you tomorrow on Go starting at 4:30. Have a great day.